Hello everyone and welcome. This is Dubs the Duke and welcome back to part 3 of Darkest Dungeon. So I am continuing the session right where we left off. I had set up my characters for the next mission that we're about to do, so let's get started. Once again, this is a short mission, so I'll take 12 through it as I did last time. I'll take 2 shovels just in case. I'll take some bandages. We don't really need some anti-venom. We'll take some of these, and some of these. Don't have any of these. And that is about good for the provisions. We will not take any torches this time either, for hopes of getting more loot. Once again, I understand that this is a little bit risky, but as you saw from last time, we were able to get out before anything really dangerous happened. We did get into a couple scenarios where we were getting crit a little bit too often, but we didn't even have any characters get to death's door, so
Pace out the
it all
halls
worked
of
out
your
fine.
lineage once familiar. Now, Lauren.
This is an unfortunate map. It's sort of twisty and turny, so we can go back here. We do get to skip a single room, but either way, we have to backtrack at some point, so we'll go ahead and just backtrack right now. Either way, we would either have to backtrack here, so we can just skip this one, go here, and then just go around like this. Now, the worst thing about backtracking is the longer you backtrack, the darker it gets, which means that I have to sort of take a lot more damage. Fortunately, this was an empty room with nothing of note, so we're going to get that done pretty quickly. So we can move on to the next room. We do have one of these. So let's take a look. Unfortunately, this guy has more stress the lower the light is, which is not great. The town will never drink. Minus 15% damage on first round. Plus 20% stress versus beast. Plus 20% stress if health below 50%. So you've got some pretty difficult quirks to deal with. Fortunately, we're not really facing any beasts here in the ruins, but this one could get bad if your health gets low. Fortunately, you have judgment, so you can heal yourself up and do damage. This could be bad, but the other ones, that's not that bad. So, who do I want to open this bookshelf? I guess the person with the least stress, which would be you. So you ended up getting the Shocker quirk, which unfortunately is minus 10% stun resist. That's not too bad because there's not a lot of enemies that use stun. And when they do, chances are they're going to hit anyway. This guy does some stress damage to us. That actually does stress over time, which, you know, I mean, I don't see any difference between stress over time and not stress over time, but I guess it's just the fact that during the actual fight itself, you're not that bad. So we will use Judgment on this character, I think.
The wounds of war
Yeah,
can be healed,
We can
but never hidden.
We can also do Withstand, which gives him a lot of buffs, a lot of resistances, and marks himself. That wouldn't be the worst thing, especially because he can heal himself. However, we're going to do a Q. Okay. How much damage does a chop do? Chop does 8 to 16. Q does 4 to 8. We'll go ahead and do it. Fortunately, they've already got a crit on us, which is not great. I'm going to use a bandage to heal that 5 bleeding damage. You can do a plague grenade back here, which did indeed light both of them. That will eventually kill all of them, but we do want to flashbang. We've got a stun attack, so we might want to use it. I did not get the stun resist, but it actually did bring you to the front, which is quite nice. And then we can collect bounty on this guy. And kill him on the spot, which is very nice. So you're stunned, so you can't do anything. You do get the stun resistance after, and that's plus 50% now. So it used to be like plus 25% or plus 20% or something. So now after a single stun, you get plus 50% stun resist. So basically, it's almost impossible to stun the same enemy twice. We're gonna play dinner again. Unfortunately, I did not do anything to this person back here. And we're going to use Judgment on you. That will kill you. So this is not really enough to kill this guy, but he's sort of harmless from the back. So he's going to use Stumbling Scratch, which is the only thing he can do from the back, which does very little damage and doesn't have a great chance at hitting. So you're already dead, which means that we want to focus on this guy. And we kill him on the spot. So very nice. This Vestal is already super stressed out, so I'm going to want to heal you. And we're going to want to use Fire Medicine to remove that bleed. And we'll go ahead. So we got a Agility Talon for the Bounty Hunters only. That's a very nice trinket for you. It has no debuffs, just plus on speed and plus 4 dodge. And we got a Shovel, an Antidote, and some busts. Our stress is looking a little dangerous, especially for you. Also for you a little bit. Now, we did find this Iron Maiden right here, which you can use the medicinal herbs to cleanse. And we found some beads and a little bit of gold. So the darkness is looking like it's a little more dangerous this round than it was last round. Now we can go ahead and we'll use Chop on this guy. We'll crit him, which will hopefully deal all the stress for the party. If it does, we're going to buff plus 10 accuracy. And we can go ahead and do a Noxious Blast on this guy, I guess, to weaken him. That makes him less accurate. And these guys from that position can't really hurt us. So, as a matter of fact, the best thing to do would be to mark this guy and get him down as soon as possible. These guys are just going to sort of net jab us, which is like really, it does like basically nothing. So, we're going to just judgment this guy and get him down as soon as possible so that these guys can just close through in the front and do nothing to us. Fortunately, he crit us, which kind of sucks. We're going to want to heal up. But because we've now marked this guy, so Collect Bounty does plus 90% damage versus mark. So basically double damage. And it kills him in one shot. And they're going to continue bayonet jabbing us. Fortunately, they got a crit on us with a bayonet jab. That really sucks, but we're going to heal up this guy for 5. And we're going to Noxious Blast this guy so that he can start down. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. He missed. So now they're both in the front, so no matter what turn order goes, they're going to die. Unless they get crits on us. Oh, we did -5 accuracy for them as well, so hopefully they won't be critting us. This leper can sort of just heal himself. The bounty hunter will do some damage, and this guy should die next turn. Yep. And this guy also should die next turn, so we can go ahead and heal up the bounty hunter as well. Our stress levels are dangerous. Missed. We got a crit, which is nice because that decreases the stress a little. And we can heal up a little more. This guy will die as soon as he takes damage. So yes, as I said, the stress is getting to be a real problem here. Perhaps perhaps I should have brought some torches. We did scout out that there's a trap right here, so the bounty hunter has an 80% chance of disarming the trap, which means that he's going to be the one to do it. And that gave him a little stress relief. We have some hunger, so we can get some food and get some health. Hopefully we don't run into too many battles until the end. We still have quite a few more rooms, 1, 2, 3, 4. We did actually get a scout, which is kind of weird because scouting chance is lesser when you're in the darkness. And we can see once again that there's a trap up ahead here. So we can hopefully disarm it with the bounty hunter. And we did once again, so that released a little more of his stress. We could get a torch, which, depending on how things go, we'll use that maybe. We didn't get a scout, so we didn't see if that room was a free pass or not. We got surprised, but that's actually not the worst thing in the world, because this party is relatively good with surprises. Our stress is terrible right now, and that's really bad. So we're basically about to go off the edge here. We are in a very bad situation right now. Our health is good, but our stress is terrible. So we need to really just get rid of these stress guys. That was only 55% chance to hit, so that was very lucky that he actually hit that. We're going to flashbang this guy. And we're going to Noxious Blast on this guy. Reduce his accuracy and reduce damage. So he'll die in a single round when he gets one hit. Fortunately, he didn't get a crit on us. So we're going to Noxious Blast this guy as well. And he'll die as soon as he gets a turn. Unfortunately, that's going to put us over there on the stress. So this person is going to become stressed out. And they became fearful. So as I said, it's like a 75% chance that you'll get a bad thing here. So what's going to happen is now this person is going to increase everyone else's stress, which is really bad because that means basically everyone is going to get stressed out. Flashbang this guy, just so that we don't have to deal with him. They can bayonet jab us, and we can use judgment on this guy. We can then do a chop on this guy. Fortunately we crit, which reduces hopefully everyone's stress a little bit.
The slow death.
Fortunately you haven't been doing anything too bad. Use an Noxious Blast on this. We can mark this guy. 95% of prediction. And you can chop him.
As the fiend falls.
Fortunately, despite the fact that you are fearful, let's take a look at what that actually does. Can I actually see what that does? Does that not? Oh, I see. Minus 25% damage and minus 10% health. But then, obviously, you're probably going to be saying some more stuff that makes us. So this one, I believe you need holy water to purify or something. Yes. I got a lot of money right there. So, as far as things we can drop, well, we could use a torch if we want. Go ahead and drop that. Get the ruby. We could drop the anti-venom, get the emerald, and we could drop probably the medicinal herbs, bandages. Alright, it's a little risky to drop the bandages, but you know. Unfortunately, there's no room fight here, and we got a scout as well. You can see there is a room fight here, but there's no fight along the way.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
We have enough food for one more hunger event, and we have shovels.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing
I have a
passage.
stack of books. We will read it with the leper since he's the least stressed. So unfortunately, our fearful guy just stressed out our other guy. And now we're facing some brigands, which is not the worst. We can do a noxious blast on this guy, reduces accuracy and puts light on him. Blanket fire, that's not bad at all. As a matter of fact, these guys are not too bad enemies. The -2 dodge is a little annoying, but you know what? Unfortunately, yeah, but you became powerful. That's only a 25% chance to actually do a successful. So that's actually really nice that that happened. And you cannot basically become stressed out after that. So your result is listed as well. Oh, and we got really lucky here. So we got 2 people who had a positive result test. Now, as you can see, this person's stress is at 102 out of 200. Now, they will die of a heart attack once that gets to 200, straight up. So I have to do my best to prevent that from happening. But with the current series of events going as it did, I think that's not a problem at all. Because with 2 powerful people, hopefully they'll be reducing everyone's stress. Also, you need to move up a little so that you can actually do stuff. See, look, our actions have pleased the sacred flame, and that buffs everyone. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and we'll just very nice. Crit heal as well, and it reduced the stress of our plague doctors, so that's very nice. This person, it has less accuracy, so hopefully they missed. They didn't. It only bled our plague doctor, who is, you know, the one in the worst position. They passed, which is actually not the worst thing. Passing a turn is not the worst thing that could have happened there. So we can take a heal for them. He's going to shank us, which does 9 damage unfortunately, and bleeds us. And they're going to use fire, which reduces our dodge. We can use collect bounty probably. And this person will die soon, not quite yet. I'll go ahead and use a chop just to kill him off.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
They passed again, which is once again not the worst thing that could happen. The blanket fire is taking a toll on our overall health. You are the healer. What do you mean you need a healer?
Or cowardice.
We can use a flashbang on this guy. So unfortunately we're buffing ourselves with extra damage. Unfortunately the leper can't really hit anyone from this position, so he's just gonna have to do it. They're going to use a blast fire again, do a lot of damage to us. Unfortunately, our plague doctor is about to die. They're on the death scroll.
Vistas of emptiness reveal
They can
themselves.
use emboldening vapors, I suppose, on someone. We need a healing spell right now. Unfortunately, we haven't. So you're off death scroll. That means you're doing less damage and stuff though, so that's unfortunate. Now you're on death's door and you're bleeding, which is very dangerous. So hopefully the plague doctor doesn't skip their turn. Have they already skipped their turn? I don't know. We need to end this as soon as we can. So this Vestal might actually just straight up die. Fortunately, we got a crit. Please don't have the Vestal go first. And we passed again. Okay, come on. And that did it. So the Vestal just barely escaped. And we can now use some food to heal you up.
Driven into the mud.
And we don't have a bandage, but we can use some holy water on you to reduce your whatevers. And can we use medicinal herbs? Maybe. I don't know. Let's take a look at the chest. We don't have room for a portrait, so let's go ahead and use the medicinal herbs on you. I'm not sure what that actually does. Take this portrait, and we have one more room. So hopefully it is an easy room where we don't have to fight.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
We will drop. What should we drop? We'll drop this single sentry. Unfortunately, we've gotten into a fight real quick here. Try to kill them as soon as we can. Unfortunately, we don't have any ships members. But this guy has not yet encountered anything, so hopefully he doesn't go nuts on us. Now we've killed both of these guys because this guy is blanket. And we can judge this person. So now he can only bayonet grab us. Now we can just blast them. They're almost dead, they have 1 health left. And we can just... Very nice. Another hit. So, if there is no fight in this room, then we're good. If there is, then we're probably in a bad spot. Unfortunately, there is a fight. So, we're in a little bit of a bad spot here. Fortunately, they used a push on us, and we resisted it as well, so that's really fortunate. We're going to Q these guys. They're going to use a bleed attack on us. Unfortunately, we did bleed, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We can use a plague grenade back here, so we don't try to do that. Fortunately, our plague doctor is not being mean to us. Unfortunately, they dodged our judgment. Our plague doctor is going to stress out our Vestal, but fortunately, they didn't stress out the bounty hunter. So we're going to use a flashbang on this person and miss, of course. Why wouldn't we miss? And then crits. So that's really bad. And now our other guy has become selfish. So this is not great. They're going to max blade on us. We need to heal you right now. Please don't skip the turn. Okay, you just stressed everyone out, but you didn't skip the turn, so that's good. You crit this person, which means that no matter 8 damage per round, how much health do they have? This person is about to die, but they're about to lose 6 mortification, which doesn't actually matter at this point because everybody is stressed out. As a matter of fact, health damage is the biggest issue here, so if they're attacking the people who have more health, that's great. So what do? You can just... And you missed, of course. Why wouldn't you miss? Please don't go into the door. And
now the true test.
That sucks.
You expire.
Everybody is really stressed right now. You finally can kill someone. And you're dead, and you're dead. So you're the only one left. And you can use battlefield medicine on this guy, so hopefully he'll be get control.
If only to bleed again.
You're dead, and you are slow, so hopefully we can just do... I got 3 on everyone.
Can be healed.
Everybody from this veteran is going to be completely stressed out, so that's sort of already guaranteed. Fortunately, he's attacking the one who has a lot of health. And we've got a noxious blast on this guy. And it killed him. Fortunately, he actually moved up on his own initiative, which is actually very nice. And we can go ahead and use these damages.
Triumphant ride, precipitous, but dizzying fall.
Sarcophagus. We can use a shovel, I think? No. What about holy water? Anything else that we have? Key? Alright, let's just take a look. And now we can leave. So everybody got completely stressed out. We had a very dangerous quest, to be honest, there.
The great ruins belong to us.
We got really lucky that nobody actually died there.
Secrets they hold.
But as a result of that fortune, because I was being very risky there, I was in the dark, I was, not taking account of my stress too much, even though I was in the dark, and yet, because of that, we got 11,000 gold, plus the 3,000, and we got a charm for our leper. And we got all of these heirlooms. 8 busts, 1 poster, 2 deeds, and 20 quests. We got thingies for everyone. Let's take a look. Obsessed with cleanliness. That's one that needs to be removed as soon as possible. That one's not that bad. This one is good. This one's good. And this one is not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We can deal with that. So we're going to have a lot of people healing from stress this time around.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So, for week 3, we had has sworn off liquor after a bad night of drinking. New quirk is resolution. In town will never drink. So that means they cannot recover stress anymore from drinking, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We can have them do stuff other than that. Unfortunately, this person also obtained Unquiet Mind, which means they meditated and recovered 56 stress, but they no longer can meditate to relieve stress. Which, I guess they just, hated doing what I told them to do, basically. So, everybody leveled up, everybody survived, everybody is extremely stressed.
Blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons
So,
of
the
war.
first thing is, let's take a look. We can do the blacksmith, which allows weapon upgrades to rank 2 and armor upgrades to rank 2. I think we'll go ahead and upgrade armor.
Fan the
That's
flames,
more important than the
mold the
weapons,
metal.
in my opinion.
We are raising an army.
We haven't unlocked the cemetery yet. For the abbey, we could upgrade some stress stuff, but all that would do really is reduce the cost. Which we have plenty of gold right now, so I think we're okay on that. Same thing for here. But I think we should, rather than that, we should switch out some busts for some deeds. Yes, we want 8 deeds. So I think it's 1 bust for 1 deed. Oh no, it's 3 busts for 2 deeds. Which means that we would not be able to get enough deeds unless we exchanged like this, and then we did a poster. Oh, we can't get a deed from a poster, really. So you can get a poster from 3 deeds, but you can't get any deeds from a single poster? Really? That's weird. Okay, we can do 3 for 1, but then we don't have enough for 2. Which means that we've just wasted this. So let's just exchange these deeds for this and upgrade the whatever. Why exactly is it that I can exchange 3 for 3 when I could also exchange 2 for 3? Alright, well, whatever. We're going to upgrade. Reduce the trinket cost. So we might actually buy one of these trinkets in a second here. But first, let us do some stress relief. So you are the one who is the most stressed, so you need to go to the penance hall. You are also very stressed, so you also need to go to the one that has the greatest cost. You can go here to the Yamkin Hall. I guess you can go here to the meditation room. So as for heroes, we will take all 3 of these guys. Maybe. We don't need that many Crusaders. We'll take another one, but let's take a look at the skills. So we have Holy Lance, which is pretty nice actually, but it's only really usable if you have the back position. I mean, this is actually a pretty good Crusader. Let's take a look at the other one. Battle Heal with Stunning Blow and that. I think we'll take the Holy Lance one, have him start from the back, but then move up.
Arm anchored by holy purpose.
And we have an Arbalist, which is basically an archer, so they can do some sniper shots. So we'll take this one as well.
Shoot,
so
bandage, and pillage.
We might actually, on the next mission, run a double Crusader with 1 Holy Lancer. Actually, no. We don't have to run a double Crusader because we have a healer and an Arbalist and a Dismiss over here. So, with that being said, we're healing everyone up who got extremely stressed out. We have the guild as well where we can train our skills.
We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
So first off, let's go to the blacksmith. We have plenty of gold. So with the characters that we plan on using next, we cannot upgrade any of your weapons. What about this guy? We can upgrade your armor. Let's just upgrade everyone's armor that we can. Oh, we can't upgrade your armor because you're meditating. You are level 0, so we can't upgrade yours. So, did I upgrade it? Yeah, I did. Now for the skills, as for you two, we can upgrade your skills. So, first off, do we want to have any other things? I could have, it where you have point blank shot. So you start off in the front, and then move back, and then there's the Crusader in the 3rd spot who moves in front of you. For this party that wouldn't really work, but I'll get the point blank shot for you. And you can keep, I think you can keep everything but tracking shot. I like tracking shot. But I want to be able to hit people in the first position from other positions besides the first. So I'll remove tracking shot on you. You can take a point blank shot. And it looks like we cannot upgrade skills to rank 2 yet, so we can just unlock the new ones. As far as you go, this is fine, this is fine. We don't want this one, and we don't really want this one either. So I want you to have party heal, and maybe Well, I guess illumination is fine. I think for the next mission, since how bad we went on that one, or on that last one, we could probably just do a light mission where we don't have everything be dark. Do you have the stun trinket? Yeah, you do. So we're just gonna keep this as it is for you, and basically just say, well, we'll get rid of this and put it with this, so you can be third position basically. As for you, let's take a look. Sniper shot, suppressing fire, debuff target, minus 15 accuracy, minus 15 crit. That's pretty good. Sniper's a mark, so we can mark people. Is this... oh, that does more damage versus marked, so we might want to actually mark people. Bola is a knockback skill. It does 2 people, has minus 50% damage, so that's not that good. Blind fire just attacks someone random. That's actually a pretty dang good skill. Because you can attack the person in the first row. So we probably want to get Sniper's Mark and Blind Fire, maybe. Battlefield Bandage is also good though. We can get some healing going. Maybe... alright, rather than doing suppressing fire, I think I'll unlock these 3. And then just have these 3 in sniper shot. Yeah, because blind fire is especially important when you only have a single person in the first position. Because it's a random target. It only targets something random, but if the only person you have is in the first position, then it's a 100% chance to hit. So we will buy all of these 3 skills, and we will remove these ones for these ones. I know we're spending quite a bit of money on this, but I'd rather spend money and do stuff than not spend money and not do stuff. So we could go and explore the Weald with a small mission. Get a Grave Robber. That could be okay. Or we could try a medium mission for the first time. Or we could do another short mission in the ruins. Take a look at the, that's not very good. That's also, I mean, it's kind of good, but it's not like amazing. Plus 2 speed, minus 20% move resist. That's not bad. Maybe I'll do that one. But then this one is okay, but we don't have a Grave Robber. And this one could be very useful for the Arbalist. So I think we'll actually do this short one here. So we will have like that, and then like that, yeah, and like that. So this has been Dubs the Duke. This has been part 3 of Darkest Dungeon. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.